Hey everyone, my name is Jake Brown. A lot changed for me over the course of the pandemic. I came out to my parents as bisexual. Yeah. From over 200 kilometers away where it was safe. From coronavirus, they're actually very accepting people. I was also diagnosed with autism from a therapist based in Zurich, which is over 1,000 kilometers away. And then I had some friends tell me that they could also tell I was autistic from 1,000 kilometers away. So I don't know why I spent all that fucking money. So I am bisexual, which means that I can connect with anyone. And I'm autistic, which means I have trouble connecting with everyone. I'm bisexual, which means that I'm up for anything, but I'm autistic, which means I prefer if it were the same thing every time. I'm bisexual, which means I look at everybody's chest, but I'm autistic, which means I look nobody in the eye, which I think just makes me a creep. I don't think I need two words for that. Autistic, bisexual, creepy. Those are the ABCs of me. If you don't want me to check out your chest, just put pasties on your eyes, and then I'll... I'm bisexual, which means that I swing both ways. I'm autistic, which means sometimes I swing back and forth. So I actually swing four ways. I'm autistic and bisexual, which means that my high school bullies were factually correct. Yeah, that's what happens when you go into underfunded public school. You get diagnosed by shitheads. I was diagnosed with autism. This is 100% true. I was diagnosed with autism 1 week after I got my first COVID vaccination. And personally, I'd find that a lot funnier if my aunt didn't use that as evidence to not get the vaccine. Getting diagnosed with autism, bit of a journey. I started off with an online preliminary test where you get a score of 20 or above, you are a medium risk. You get a score of 30 or above, you're a high risk. First time I took the test, I got a 29. Weirdest fucking number. Required further testing. Second time I took it, got a 34. Next time I took it, I got a 37. I was getting more autistic by the second. Needed to see a professional. And I didn't know how I wanted them to go, really. I didn't know which way I wanted the cards to fall. But at one point, the therapist asked me, do you have trouble understanding jokes? It's a common autistic trait. And I thought I had him here. You know, I said, no, I'm actually very good at understanding jokes because I studied obsessively. Which is the only answer more autistic than yes. Other characteristics of autism are a tendency to script your social interactions, as well as a tendency to overshare. But is that autism, or is that just stand-up comedy? Kind of the job description. I'm in a relationship. I have been with my partner Sam for over 6 years. And I like saying that I'm bisexual and then telling people my partner Sam, because you don't fucking know. I have no idea if Sam is a man, if Sam is a woman. Some progressive people in the audience might hope that Sam is non-binary or genderqueer. I'm going to disappoint those people. She's just a straight woman. I know what you're thinking, like, oh, representation matters, but love is love. And I love Sam very much. Sam's great. I prove my love to Sam every morning. You know, we'll walk downstairs, and I'll let her go to the bathroom first, and then I'll put on a pot of coffee while I pee in the backyard like a gentleman. And Sam and I get along very well. We connected very well on our first date. We bonded over a mutual hatred of birds. She is afraid of them. I think they ruined dinosaurs. I have very strong opinions about that. I love living with Sam. She's adapted my routines pretty well. I've adapted to hers. A weird thing she does is she'll fall asleep watching Netflix, typically The Office, and that's not that weird of a thing, but I've seen this woman wake out of a dead sleep just to turn the subtitles on, and then go back to bed. I've been described as having a scientific mind. I tend to take things fairly literally. So occasionally I'll get done doing a set, someone will come up to me and go, "Oh, well done, Jake, that was phenomenal." But in my head and in science, a phenomenon is just something that happens. So when I hear, "Oh, well done, that was phenomenal," in my mind it's Jake. After peer review, it has been determined that under the right experimental conditions, your stand-up has been known to occur. Which is not as nice as they mean, but that's a me problem. So how's this for a phenomenon? Birds have 2 wings, and they fly. Some insects have 4 wings, and they fly. But then I'll have like 20 wings, and I'm just laid out on the floor, completely unable to move. So it's not the number of wings. It's something else entirely. Colombian recording artist Shakira brags that her hips don't lie. And personally, I don't find that impressive. In my experience, if you want the truth, most joints will crack under pressure. I'm a smoker. I find that smoking is a lot like sex. It only started for me in university. Over the years, I've spent way too much money on it. And my mom hates being a witness to it.
Same here.
Yeah. What do you think she hates more? Because I'll tell you, it's sex. Because afterwards, I have a cigarette. Okay, that's been my time, guys. Thank you so much.